But yeah, I was socially awkward when I was young. Like, I think that's something that you have to learn how to adjust, man, because you can't function in society not being able to talk to people, right? Like, what if you got to go to a job interview, nigga? I remember being a teenager going to a job interview and being super socially awkward the first interview and then snapping out of that shit in the second interview and getting the same job. Like, the shit was hilarious. The people that hired me didn't even recognize that they interviewed me a week before. That was the fucking difference. They didn't even recognize me because I was more comfortable and I was able to speak to them. Because I went in the second time, like, I don't give a fuck. Man, fuck it. First time I was nervous. I really wanted that job. Nervous as fuck. I couldn't fucking talk, nigga. I've been super socially awkward. I think that was part of the things that made me realize, nigga, why do I care? Right? I think that's the problem with most people that are socially awkward. Is they care too fucking much. They think instead of just vibing and chilling and doing whatever the fuck they gotta do. They think it's like this is the end all be all. If they don't fucking nail this conversation, they're never gonna fucking be successful. Hey, what's up, Leslie? How you doing? Hey, what's up, Jack? That's because we talking some real shit. That's why you got recommended. These are different things, mostly social commentary, anime, games, movie shows. Good description, Kyra. Hey, what's up, young Celes? Young Celes. We about to talk. I was just getting into like just regular socially awkward shit. But yes, I do think as men, we do need to learn how to fucking talk to people at an earlier age because it helps with life, like job interviews, relationships, all types of shit, business relationships, all types of shit. If you just a socially awkward nigga and I don't know how to speak, nigga, then you're not gonna do good. Not gonna do good in any field. How many times and my supporters and fans can say this, that there's been times where I've dropped a link and allowed other creators to call in, and sometimes it don't go well because those people don't know how to speak, or like those are usually during the debates I'm talking about though, right? They don't go well because those people are not used to speaking, but yet they say they're creators, right? And they say that they want to do shit, right? But they're not doing nothing. they're not making any videos or nothing, right? But they say they want to be creators. What they really are is just people that talk shit in the comment sections, and they don't have the fucking, I guess, requirements that it takes to be a actual creator, right? And some of that involves being social. These are motherfuckers that usually in face-to-face, they would not be able to talk to you. They get a little bit of bravery over the internet, but then during conversation, you can hear how nervous they are, right? And it's not even because like it's you, it's just because they're nervous talking to people. You can hear the shortness in breath, them not being able to fucking combine a sentence and things like that. That's like, it should be a wake up call for most creators, right? If you want to be a creator, if you ever fucking get the opportunity to come onto a platform and you fuck up because you're not able to sound coherent or to sound like you make any fucking sense, chances are, nigga, if you're smart, you fucking work on that shit and you come back harder. If you're not smart, you just, which is what most people that are not social, you hide in your little corner and then you just say fuck it and you quit. Most people that are anti-social, they quit, right? And that's what I've noticed with men, right? We have to learn that. At a certain age, we got to learn resilience. We got to learn how to keep going. And most men in the chat, let me know. You've been rejected, right? You've learned how to take rejection and not cry about it. You learn how to take rejection and keep moving forward and work towards your goals. I know that's the truth. Especially if you in here, like if you a Fang Gang man, you a man, nigga. So I know you've learned these lessons. That's just part of the game. I don't got no bitch ass niggas following me. That's a fact. So do know I'm not talking about none of y'all. I'm talking about niggas that's just, they need help. Motherfuckers that they need mentorship from us, right? They've gone through that shit. I think most men have gone through awkward stage at some point, but then eventually they snapped out of it. Some people earlier than fucking most. You know what I mean? I agree wholeheartedly. You can recommend Mr. J to look on Discord. Facts. So a lot of newer people in here today. Glad to see it. Facts. So see if they stay, man. See what they say. So screw in the letter. I looked at you and seems like you're a good person on the right, and I'm an independent. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily on the right. I'm right leaning with some of my opinions, but I'm not like a Republican or anything. I don't align with any kind of side or things of that nature. I don't do that, right? I'm a free thinker. If anything, I could say that I follow my political philosophy, which is it's all nasty, nigga. That's what it's all. I don't vote. Right? This is like God, I don't believe in the government. I think that if we're gonna have anything from the government, it's minimal interference is what's needed. I don't think they need to interfere any more than that. I don't think voting is important because it's all the fucking same, nigga. They are both puppets in my eyes. Nigga, you're pretty much picking your poison. I think there's other people making decisions behind the scenes. Let's not get too deep into it because YouTube strikes people for that. But yeah, I'm right leaning, but I wouldn't say I'm like necessarily on any side. I would say I'm conservative as far as my views on society, and that's mostly because of my religious background. I am a Christian. I am a proud Christian. If people don't like me because I rep Jesus, so be it, nigga. I'm repping Jesus, nigga. As well as just my crew, the Fan Gang, free thinkers, people that are willing to have discussions. Rejection is base state of existence. Yep. 100%. Cough. Jack wouldn't say he's on the right, more centrist. I wouldn't even say that. I would say maybe right on leaning. I've taken that like test that shows you what the shit is. I'm like literally a little bit on probably bottom right, if I'm not mistaken. Not like bottom square. It's really close to fucking I'm not in that political philosophy, but they got some good shit. I guess libertarianism, because I do believe in the free market, and also capitalism is part of the fucking game. That's my take on it. I'm not anti-capitalism. I'm more on some educate yourself so you don't get swindled. But if you own a business, you should be able to do whatever you want with your business. That's where my philosophies lie on that type of side. Also, I'm against the wokeism in schools and shit like that, but I wouldn't necessarily say that makes me on the right. And is dealt, play for fold. Facts, you got to play your cards. The life deal with it. Facts. Some men are not able to do that though, right? It's because they have this like this thing in them. The scientific term, actually, I'm trying to remember what they call it. It's bitch assness. They got a lot of bitch assness in them, and it doesn't allow them to man the fuck up. Those are the niggas that's always crying, always complaining. What? It's not fair. Okay, what you gonna do about it? YouTube ain't fair, growth-wise, algorithms and all types of bullshit. Who gives a fuck, nigga? I'm still on here trying my best. That's what matters. Are you on here trying your motherfucking best? Right, we ain't right or left. We Fang Gang. I fucks with that, man. I fucks with you guys. God is the only man I fear. That's facts. That's facts. All right. I don't mind you on the run. I think both sides have a very good point. Glad to hear you're a free thinker, though. We need more of those. Yeah, I'm right leaning, but I'm a free thinker. I'm a super free thinker. You should have seen me in there last night, nigga. There's damn near nobody that agreed with me. I'm in here at 1 a.m, nigga, laughing my ass. Y'all ain't getting me to change my mind, nigga. Fuck that. But yeah, I'm just fearless when it comes to my opinion. I've always been that way. You know how many fights I've gotten into as a kid? But this is not a lie. I've been in over 500 fights. I stopped counting after 500 because when my ass was little, I thought it was really cool when I watched the movie called Knockaround, guys. And Vin Diesel was talking that 500 fight shit. I thought that shit was cool as fuck. So I was like, I want to be a tough guy too. So because of Vin Diesel, this is before Fast and Furious, I literally was getting into street fights. I would say at one point, and anybody that knew me from like teenagehood could vouch for this. I got into at least 2 to 3 fights every week. For years, nigga. For years. My dumb ass, whenever I got upset, would go into random neighborhoods and just hope that somebody started a fight with me. And it usually happened. What you looking at? I'm looking at you, bitch. And we just start tussling. That's how I get my fucking aggression. I did that for years, bro. And then especially when I got into group homes, nigga, we was damn near fighting every day. Every fucking day. So I've been in over like 500 street fights. And then eventually I had a mentor in a group home and the nigga said to me, man, why you keep beating up these normal people? Clearly, you different, nigga. Like, you need to fight other people that are like monsters as well. I was like, what you mean? He's like, why don't you start getting into martial arts? And then if you're a real tough guy, go beat up martial artists. You beat up normals. Like, go beat up people that know what they doing. And I was like, all right. And then my crazy ass, like the same month, went to, I think, an MMA match. This was for right around the time when I left the group home too as well. It's an MMA match, and I called some dude out. And then, like, I think a month later, I fought that nigga. And I won. But then that made me get into martial arts more. And then I was like, fuck all the street fighting shit. Let me start learning some shit. Cause nigga, I was like a beginner. Nigga, these UFC fighters whipping my ass. I mean that literally. The first MMA gym I went to, UFC fighters were there. Niggas that were in the UFC. They was beating the shit out of me. That shit amazed me. I was like, nigga, I never had my ass whipped like this. I'm so used to fucking hitting people and then dropping and slamming people in their necks. So I was like not used to the shit. So that intrigued me and got me to fucking focus on mixed martial arts. I was like, nigga, I want to get as good as them, nigga. So eventually I started doing bouncing for nightclubs and broke my hand a few times because niggas was fighting like every day. Then I started doing fucking security for restaurants and broke my hand a few times because niggas was fighting every day, nigga. Nigga, I'll tell you, I could call my mom right now. Nigga, my mom begged me to quit bouncing. Begged me. Like, yo, you keep getting injured. Like, I don't know what this is. This is worse than when you was doing mixed martial arts. Like, why do you keep getting injured? I'm like, because people see me with a suit on and they want to fucking test me. I fucking hated doing bouncing just for that. Because people just, for some weird reason, always want to test the fucking guard. Like, I don't get it. It's to prove you tough, my nigga. Like, leave a nigga alone, bro. I'm just trying to do my job, bro. I don't like clubs. I don't like people. So, nigga, me being here, I'm extremely uncomfortable. I'm just trying to earn my living. Nigga, I ain't trying to start no trouble.